Hi guys, in my last video I showed you how to make this, the fabric twine. Stick around, watch this a little bit later because you will need to know how to make the fabric twine. In my last video, right at the end, I showed you how you could make a lovely little necklace with it. However, I'm going to show you how to make a DIY twine pencil holder. For this, you're going to need your finished twine. I'll be using a very popular brand of potato chip, and you probably guessed which brand it is, but I'm not going to show it on this video. And glue gun, and obviously some glue. And I also use a pan that I just got from the dollar store just to put my glue gun on, so if we have any drips of glue, then they go into the tin and not onto my sewing table. So I washed the inside of my potato chip packaging and I am going to cut this. Now you are going to want to take whatever pens you're going to put into this and just measure on the outside. It can be as big or as small as you want it to be. I'll leave that up to you. You can also gauge it by lining up your favourite pen to the side of the potato chip packaging. So let's go ahead and cut, and obviously you're not going to want to use your fabric scissors for this. So I have made a mark on mine so I know exactly where to cut. I think you can just about see it. And it does cut very easily, so there's going to be no trouble there. If you are making a pencil holder just like mine, you are going to need at least 192 inches of this fabric twine. And your potato chip holder is going to be at least 3 3/4 inches tall. Now heat your glue gun up and put in your glue. See, it's a good job I've got that all fixed down into a pan because the glue all just poured out. So another tip for this glue is it dries really quickly and it's going to be incredibly hot, so be very, very careful with it. So when we first start off, I'm going to put a blob of glue at the bottom here, and I am just going to do it around just the first part here, and I'm going to allow it to dry before I continue going all the way around with the twine. So here we go, I'm just going to put a blob of glue here. And I'm just going to press down. So just be careful, don't touch the glue, because it will hurt. So I'm going to allow this to dry a little bit before I start working around this fabric twine. So now I know it's dried, I'm just going to put some more glue. And I'm just going to start sticking my fabric twine down. Now I don't have to do this all the way around. I'm just going to select certain areas and then I'm just going to put this twine down like so. And then every so often I'm just going to stop, allow it to dry a little bit before I move on. Let's put a bit more glue and then start wrapping that fabric twine around. Now I'm just going to stop when I come to this end here and I'll show you what I do. Go. So I'm going to do a really nice close-up here so you can see, and where this joint is here, you can just going to go up and around, and you're going to put some more glue down here, and then you can start to wrap it around the top of that other one. So this is a great fabric scrap project for you to do with your fabric scraps. And if you don't know how to make this twine, like I said, you're going to want to watch this video that's just popping up right here next, right after this one, so you know how to make your fabric twine. So I'm just going to go all the way around here, just sticking this all down, and just make sure it's nicely packed to the other parts there, and just keep continuing around. If you're enjoying this video, you might want to check out my other video on how to create a scrap fabric bunting, and also the video on how to make a scrap fabric Christmas decoration. Now I'm just going to finish this off by putting some glue around the top here, and I'm just going to sit all this fabric around the top of here. You just want to be very careful not to burn your fingers. Like so. And then you're just going to chop it off at the end, and you're going to tuck in the end bit, and I'll show you that in a second. So here's that end bit. All I'm going to do is put a blob of glue at the top here, and then I'm just going to hide that by just sitting it on top. Just be careful with your fingers that you don't burn them. There we go. And there we go, we're all done and ready to put our pens in. How simple was that? A nice and easy DIY fabric twine pencil holder. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and don't forget to watch my previous video on how to make the fabric twine. And don't forget to hit that subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.